Okay, so after cooking some things, I got some food, got an electro elixir. I already had that anyways. So let's continue to the Zora's Domain. I'm assuming it's up here. Yep, it's up there. Fire arrows give me already cooked meat. I like it. Okay, so he said to go through that way. Is there... Yeah, I guess I should. Just trying to find some shortcut. But it's raining, and I've been told that is a no-no. Okay, so we're gonna strike from above with these guys. Oops, not with that. With this. I guess use one of those boomerangs too. Come back. He didn't. Rubies. Mistake, the arrow I dropped. But he's gonna attack me. Okay, are there any melee weapons that... Yeah, I guess I can drop this one. Open bridge. Hey, Link! You're almost halfway to Zora's Domain. Oh, by the way, there's a few spots up ahead with lots of enemies, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I believe in you, Link. Should have used the bombs there, or use a fire arrow, I mean. It's too high up, okay. Guess they thought of that as well. And falling boulders. feel like that was a warning and a precursor to, Yep. To a rock getting stuck. Oh, man, I don't have a hammer. Hopefully this will do it. Alright. Yeah, Zora Spear. Haha. Poke you. Alright, so not enough inventory space for that. That's fine. What is this? History of the Zora, Part 1. The Eternal Zora Domain. As told by King Dorephan. The rains have blessed Lanayru since ancient times with the abundance of pure, clean water. Seeking a bounty of such water, the Zora gathered here. Thus, as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago. The land was also rich in ore, and so a unique form of stonemasonry was developed to create our new home. The domain is one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that has drawn admirers the world over. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark of the esteemed artists who made it, an eternal symbol of Zora pride. Sneaking. Oh. Oh. I should have taken that electricity elixir, but I didn't. So we'll take it as soon as it loads. This all over again. Ugh. Right into that. Literally ran right into that. Give them credit though, usually you put spikes like that somewhere and they don't really do anything. Alright. So, heal. current shield. So we're dropping our current shield for that. Pot lid for that. Forked boomerang? Yes, please. Off those tail, and give me that boomerang, thank you. That's fine, it's funny. There we go. Yeah, this is a cool fight. Let's try to get through here swiftly so we can keep our resistance up. Shocking moments. Another bridge. Luto's Crossing. It's a cool journey to Zora's Domain. It shows the scope of this world. Hey Link! Look below! Down here! You're still pretty far off, my friend. But I was sure you'd be passing over this bridge, so I've been waiting for you. You'll be at Zora's Domain before you know it. In fact, I'm going to head that way too. I shall meet you there. Whoa, Link. Beware, warrior. Beware, warrior. A monster approaches from behind you. I got this. Thought I did. That's fine. Why we made some meat sandwich, right? Ah, I gotta jump to the side. What the heck was I thinking? I was trying to jump to the side. I fell all the way down here. Well, that's irritating. Angela, it doesn't seem like that far off. Shock resistance runs off, I'm gonna be very upset. That's the first part, right? Or is this the second? Oh, that's a new one. Okay, hold on. I missed this. History of the Zora Part 3. I missed Part 2. Miracle of the White Scale, as told by King Dorothy. The scholars say in the distant past, Zora's Domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in the skill with the blade, he made up for love of his people, especially love of his queen. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering in the Zora Domain highlands. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people. but the queen knew how ill-suited he was for the task. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora, and that all would make it safely home. But the cunning Lizalfos general saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. When the general's sword was ready to crash upon the king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected from the scale of his armor blinded Lizalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing victory. This became known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possess. It was this miracle that began the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armor for their future husbands. That's cool. Alright, so let's get back up here on this bridge. I'll have to find part 2 of the story later. Kind of cool that you wouldn't be able to find. So it must be something similar to that, because we only found part 1. Part 3 we only found because we fell off, so part 2 must be hidden somewhere as well. I think they want to show them off a little bit more than that. So here we are. Assuming that there he is. Oh, and he's healed. Okay. That's fair. Don't adjust your television sets. That was a big frame drop. And that was on the Switch. It was not on the stream. Weird pacing on that. Alright, I got my boomerang back. Dang, it's so powerful. I feel like I should be not wasting it, and using it only on special occasions, but I love my boomerangs. It's still raining. Otherwise, we could use some amiibos. We'll do those in a bit. We'll do those on the Great Plateau when we go to our upgrades. I'm assuming that's where we go. I haven't seen anywhere other than that does upgrades, so we'll just travel back and forth, which is fine. Fast travel for the win. Hardy radish. Rare radish that grows best in the sunny plains. This is nowhere near a sunny plain. I've heard a lot of people were using that, were like hunting with that, and just to get, like hunting and cooking just to get money out of it. It'd be interesting. As soon as I take off my headphones for a second. Alright, let's boomerang this guy. boomerang go? Dropping stuff. What the heck? Oh, come on. Lightning rod. Shoots balls of electricity. Cool. Contains a gem. Contains lightning from the Hyrule fields. It's not recommended for use as a melee weapon. That's a cool weapon. What is this? Forked Lizzle Spear. Okay. Much better. Okay. Wooden shield, no thanks. This is part 2? I hope this is part 2, I don't have to backtrack or anything. History of Zora Addendum 1. King Dorephan stands his ground. Around 100 years ago, King Dorephan ascended to the throne. A stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers' spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorephan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token for his triumph. Nightshade, hardy radish. Just getting a good bird's eye view here. As it seems, yeah, that'll save me a lot of time. Moblin Spear. Should stop using this as a melee weapon, honestly. I think it has value in its ranged attack. It's a little quicker than drawing a bow, at least in my opinion. Alright, the Zora. Okay, so there was a time when the people of the land were threatened by the something beasts. They lived in something mountain. One of the Hylian drove the beast back and reopened part of the domain. The Zora helm won in the fight north of something. Time's taking its toll on this. Like, you can barely read it. We know that a hero, Hylian, probably me, helped battle. But that's about it. Ooh, this is gorgeous. That's really cool. Of course we have a shrine nearby. I think it's straight away too. No, not that. I was looking for... What's a woodcutter's axe? I'm doing okay with mine. I guess I'll wait. Keep that in mind if I need another. It's a really cool design. I love the symmetry. It's gorgeous. Huh. Whoa. I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people. Zora's Domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry, this way. You go up, and you go down.